today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, I have this single most important chart for the Bitcoin price. I am going to pull it up here. It is a weekly chart. It is showing us exactly how Bitcoin is actually following the trajectory of the last cycle. Yes, I know it looks different, but it always depends on the viewpoint you are having. I want to show you this very easy to understand chart, which shows us what's most likely the next move for Bitcoin. And I can tell you one thing, no matter what you are expecting the next move might be, what I'm gonna tell you is probably different to that. Watch this video until the very end, smash up the like button to a new all-time high. Honestly, guys, I do not understand how a community can be so awesome. Throughout the last 50, 60, 70 videos, throughout the whole bear market, you've been consistent as I here with the uploads. You've been consistent with the likes, with the comments, with the shares. I truly appreciate that. And you are the reason why we are the most watched Bitcoin channel in the world. Thank you very much for that. Now let's go straight into it. And if you are not subscribed to the MMCrypto channel yet, go down below, press subscribe, press the bell and press on all to make sure that you are going to get notified when I'm uploading the next video. Now let's go straight into the content and look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is a very important chart, a very interesting one, which, yeah, I definitely don't want to deep dive here into it a little bit on the weekly candles. As you know, the higher the time frame, the more relevant it actually gets. This is a very important one. And every single candlestick represents 1 month. And yes, I did not expect the last 1.5 years to be exactly that. Of course not. I don't think anyone did. But actually, I have a friend who predicted 69,000 US dollars. I don't know what the heck, man. Anyways, like literally 69. We had a bet. I said something higher than 69. He said 69,000. We had a bet. I lost it and I paid it already. Anyways, now let's go here straight into it. So what you can see in 2020, right? We hit the 64,000 US dollar high. We went lower, basically hit the support we actually predefined already in January 2021, where we had the bounce here, of course, to the upside. We went lower. I actually told you, and this is exactly for that reason, for the 61.8. I told you all the way up here, my worst case scenario is 29,000 US dollars for Bitcoin. Look at this. This is what's happening and what was happening. And now I'm telling you exactly the same thing. My worst case scenario for Bitcoin is still 28, 29, even 30,000 US dollars for Bitcoin. Why? Well, it is this horizontal support, which is extremely important for Bitcoin, which is very likely to hold for Bitcoin on the weekly candles. Yes, we are at 38. I'm not saying necessarily we are going to go down to 29, 20, 28, 30,000 US dollars. I'm telling you, it is very possible. What we are seeing right now, let me quickly go back. And yes, I am bullish for Bitcoin. The downside is extremely limited. The upside is huge. We're talking about potentially millions of US dollars per Bitcoin in the next few years. However, if we are looking at the political landscape, yes, it's unfortunate what's happening right now. For sure, I'm telling you, I am 100% for peace. I'm pro-human. I'm against war, against violence, and all of that. Let's exclude that for now. We are talking about investments. Just have to say that every now and then, otherwise people are getting angry in the comment section. I definitely don't want that, just that you know. But with this, what's going on right now, it is quite unpredictable. One big news headline and the markets are tanking, right? And this is just why we have to be prepared for a small continuation just in case in the next few weeks. But even if this is happening, 28, 29, 30,000 US dollars, my worst case scenario for Bitcoin. Number one reason, the horizontal support, one of the most important reasons for me. Another reason is, of course, and actually let me pull out something else. Let me pull out the fib level here. Boom, all the way from the top, all the way here to the bottom. It is in alignment with the Fibonacci golden pocket. This is what I'm telling you time and time again to look out for. So we are having very nice and beautiful confluence coming in. But now let me zoom out a little bit here on the higher time frames. You can see in the last bull market, we had something very similar unfolding for Bitcoin. We actually had a massive pump towards the upside, a first retest right here, just as we had a first retest right there. Then we had the bull market high. It was a little bit different, right? We had a dump down in the bear market, forming the low here, exactly at the same level at the horizontal support. Another pump towards the upside. And look at this. Now it gets interesting. A black swan event. You remember the C dump in March 2020. Boom. Another last dump down. And then we went towards the upside. Something similar could be unfolding right now. Let's call it the MMCrypto model, right? Where right now, actually, you can see it right here. This was the Black Swan event with this unfortunate happenings, which are right now happening in the east of Europe. You can see it right here. And this could be potentially one last dump, a very small one. Limited downside. I'm not saying we are not going to go up. It is just possible that we are going to go down. And if this Black Swan event triggers the last dump, I could imagine it looking somehow like this, a bounce towards the upside. That would actually be the perfect fractal right here. Of course, guys, of course, please do keep in mind, nothing is a certainty. But with these many similarities between this cycle and the last cycle, I do want to say this is at least something we should be looking out for. Fibonacci level, horizontal support. And now you might ask yourself the question, what is going to happen afterwards? Well, of course, this lays in the stars, but what we can do, we can use the tools we are having as technical traders, of course. And if we are taking here potential low around these numbers and pulling this up to the Fibonacci level, then we can see what the extension levels are bringing us for the potential high, or like for a potential run in the next bull market. And we are clearly looking at numbers way above 100,000 US dollars, potentially way above 200,000 US dollars. I am personally predicting in the top of the next bull market, if you want to call this a bear market even, a 7-digit Bitcoin. You can let me know what you think about that. Of course, guys, I'm not finished with you yet. By the way, smash up the like button to a new all-time high. I know this is a little bit of a different video. I did not feel like analyzing the 4-hourly, the hourly today, giving you the next trading signal. I think these higher time frames are very important to understand for everyone who is bearish on Bitcoin right now. What the heck are you doing with your life? I'm long-term bullish on Bitcoin. Look at the happenings in the world. Bitcoin is so important for you to have authority about your funds, to not have a central institution which can just freeze your bank account, which can just say, hey, I'm gonna print a few more trillion US dollars and dilute your purchasing power. This is important. Bitcoin is freedom. Please understand that, guys. So with that being said, let me go to the next one. By the way, just quick news here about VPAT. VPAT is getting listed on a tier 1 exchange, Huobi Global. Me and Mo, we were just posting it. This post is going crazy. People are loving it. If we are going over here, you can see the price is already pumping like 14% or so. I mean, of course, I don't know what's going to happen here in the next few days, few weeks, but obviously this is a great announcement that tier 1 exchanges are trusting us fundamentally to list us. You know how it is with Coinbase, Binance, Huobi. They are not just listing anything, right? They definitely make a lot of research, and I take it as a compliment, and I think Mo takes it as a compliment as well, and I hope you warriors as well. So this is definitely something to look out for. Let's see how reality unfolds. I personally think this is a very likely scenario, and I think this is possibly what's going to happen. This is probably what's going to happen. Let's see what's happening here. And of course, once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, everything. And we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, bye-bye.